This video is going to review how to graph a line. Remember, the equation of a line is written in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Now, when you're graphing your lines, remember the first thing you'll do is plot the y-intercept, and from there you'll use the slope. Also, remember, slope is rise over run. And when you run to the right, and if your slope is negative, go down for your rise. And then if you do it that way, you'll always have it correct. Remember, the key is to make sure, in general, that y value is all by itself. So y has to be by itself before you can graph. Let's go ahead and take a look at an example. Here's y equals 2x plus 1. So again, we start with the y-intercept, which in this case is 1, and you're going to go to 1, and you're going to put a dot. The slope is 2, so it's rise over run. Now, because it's just a 2, you have to remember to think of it as 2 over 1. So from that 1, we're going to rise 2 and run 1 to the right and put our dot. And you can keep going like that. Rise 2, run 1, and then you can graph your line across the graph. Let's take a look at another example. This one is a negative 4 y-intercept. Y equals negative 1/2 x minus 4. So we're going to start at negative 4 on the y-axis. Remember that the y-axis is the one that goes up and down. The x-axis goes left to right. So we'll go negative 4 in the y direction, and now our rise over run is negative 1 over 2. So again, when it's a negative slope, go down instead of up, but always run to the right. And now you can keep going in that manner. Now you could go up and backwards also after that, and you can see that in the end, your line goes in a negative direction. Now in this example, you'll notice y plus 3x equals 6, that the y is not by itself. So we have to start by taking 3x's away from both sides. Now I can't actually combine negative 3x and 6 because they're not like terms. So we're just going to leave it as negative 3x plus 6. Now that we want to get the y by itself, we're going to go up to now that the y is by itself, we'll plot the y-intercept, which is 6, and put a dot. And our slope now is negative 3, so we'll go down 3 and over 1. Down 3 over 1. And there's our line. So now I want you to see Mrs. Alberg for some practice, and then after you practice and get them right, we'll go ahead and let you take your concept check on graphing lines.